Hello students, welcome to Oxford Modern English online class. Our today's lesson is from grade 6 English book and our lesson is The Ransom of Red Chief. First I will read difficult words for you. Exceed, buggy, counter proposition, foreclose, mortgage, prominent, provisions, scout, subjugation, surreptitiously, treachery, accede, to agree to a demand or request, buggy, here a horse-drawn cart, counter proposition, an offer made as an alternative to a previous one, foreclose, to take back a property that was bought with borrowed money because that money is not being paid back as agreed. Mortgage, a loan, usually taken when buying property. Prominent, important, well known. Provisions, food, drink, and equipment. Scout, a soldier or other person sent out to investigate in secret. Subjugation, to be brought under complete control, conquered. Surreptitiously, without being noticed, secretly, treachery, betrayal of trust. Let's start reading of the story. A story about a kidnapping in which the kidnappers get more than they bargained for. We were down south in Alabama, Bill Driscoll and myself, when this kidnapping idea struck us. Bill and me had about $600 and we needed just $2,000 more to buy some land in western Illinois. We figured that family love is strongest in semi-rural communities and decided to do our kidnapping in Summit, a small town. We selected for our victim the only child of a prominent citizen named Ebenezer Dorset. Mr. Dorset was known for his wealth, which he made from lending mortgages and making foreclosures. The kid was a boy of 10 with freckles and bright red hair. Bill and me figured that Ebenezer would agree to pay a ransom of $2,000, but wait till I tell you what happened. About 2 miles from Summit was a little tree-covered mountain. On the near slope of this mountain was a cave. There we stored provisions. One evening we drove in a buggy past old Dorset's house. The kid was in the street, throwing rocks at a kitten on the opposite fence. "Hey," says Bill, "would you like some candy?" The boy threw a piece of brick at Bill's head. That boy put up a fight, but eventually we got him in the buggy and drove up the cave. After dark, I drove the buggy back to the village I had hired it in and walked back. Bill was examining and treating the scratches and bruises on his face and legs. There was a fire burning in the cave, and the boy was sitting by it with two buzzard tail feathers stuck in his red hair. He points a stick at me and says, "Ha, cursed pale face, do you dare to enter Red Chief's camp?" "He's all right now," says Bill. "We are playing Red Indian. I'm Old Hank, Red Chief's captive, and I am to be scalped at daybreak." Ouch, that kid can kick hard. That boy seemed very happy. The fun of camping out had made him forget that he was a captive. He immediately named me Snake Eye, the spy, and announced that I was to meet my end the next day. Then we had supper, and he filled his mouth full of meat, bread, and gravy, and talked. His speech went something like this: "I never camped out before. It's fun, but I had a pet once, and I was 9 last birthday. Are there any real red Indians in these woods? I want some more gravy. Do the moving trees make the wind blow? We had 5 puppies. What makes your nose so red, Hank? My father has lots of money. Are the stars hot? Do oxen make any noise? Why are oranges down? A parrot can talk, but a monkey or a fish can't. Every few minutes he would remember that he was Red Indian and would let out a war whoop that made old Hank shiver. That boy had Bill terrorized from the start. I says, "Kid, would you like to go home?" "Oh, what for?" says he. "I don't have any fun at home. I hate school. I like camping. You won't take me home. Snake Eye, will you?" "Not right away," says I. "Yea," says he. "I never had such fun in all my life." At about 11 o'clock, we spread down some white blankets and went to bed. Red Chief kept us awake for 3 hours, jumping up and reaching for his rifle and screeching in our ears as each crackle of a twig or the rustle of a leaf made him imagine that outlaws were approaching. At last I fell into a troubled sleep and dreamed that I had been kidnapped and chained to a tree by a ferocious pirate with red hair. Okay, students, I will finish it now, but the next part of the story you will find in the next video. Don't forget to watch the next video, and if you have not subscribed the channel, subscribe it right now so you can get more videos. Till then, bye bye.